we need Nate Lagos in here. He is
Let's
renowned in our corner of the internet for many things, copywriting especially, also whiskey. Somehow he has become like the man, the bourbon man. I mean, he's like the whiskey man, and he has launched a whiskey brand of his own, apparel line, soon to come, ready to drink. That's what we have heard. That is the rumor. But we need to get the career update from Sir Nate. We need to bring him inside the show and hear from him. Everybody, welcome Nate Lagos.
Let's
inside
go.
the show. Get in here, Nate.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm too close to the camera. Let me back up. What's up, fellas? How are you guys doing?
I'd be even better now. We're doing even better.
I feel shorter than you guys. I don't like that at all.
I know.
You should adjust the camera.
There we go. That feels good.
We're good. Hey, what's up, fellas?
Good to see you, man. Some exciting things happening here on the timeline. I mean, can we get the update? Can we get the update from the horse's mouth? What's going on with Nate Lagos?
I am taking a little bit of a break from full-time employment, from CMO life, because there's two things going on in my life. Well, three that I'm super excited about. One, I need more time with the family for sure. That's like first and foremost. So just want to chill.
Is there a child?
The season of life right now. Yes, sir.
There's a child. Come on. We got to clap it up for our boy Nate. Daddy Nate. Let's go, Daddy Nate.
Yeah.
Come on.
So there's that. And then I really want to get back to, the work that first made me fall in love with marketing and e-com, and like what I've gotten really good at and what I've seen drive a ton of profitable revenue for the brands I've been the CMO of. And that's our approach to performance copywriting and creative strategy. So I'm looking for clients. This is a shameless plug for me here. Thank you guys for letting me come and do this, but it's been crazy impactful. I'm so excited to be able to help more of you.
I love it, man. I love it. And was there another point there? There's another point. I mean, we got Daddy, Daddy Nate. Hey, great for Dad needs time. Dad needs time with baby. We've got copywriting and creative strategy, which you are renowned for. You are renowned for, sir.
Thank you.
And then point number 3, I feel like there's something else in there.
I'm selling a lot of these hats these days.
Come on!
Like a whole bunch of these hats. I can't believe it. We launched a couple new ones last week that we are sold out of already. And yeah, that business is like 10x in like a very short amount of time. So I'm super excited to spend more time on that. But as you guys both know, how cash intensive physical product companies are.
Crazy.
That's why I need clients. For every dollar in profit I'm making right now, I'm sending 3 back to China for more inventory, and that's got to come from somewhere. But no, I'm super excited. Shooting doubles is killing it, and that's before. I know you hinted at earlier. I do have samples in my fridge right now. Some ready to drink cocktails of our own whiskey. So exciting things are happening. Still not quite ready yet. Because as the big whiskey guy that I am, I don't want to release anything that I'm not like 100% proud of. And right now we're like 90%. So we still got some work to do.
Man, can you talk to us a little bit about, I mean, we had you on the show last time. Talk to us about how you scaled your hat company so aggressively in such a short period of time. I mean, we got to hear framework strategies. Let's hear them.
Yeah. Product and content over everything. I want to get to a place where I can launch a new hat weekly. For now, it's been, one a month. But I saw this at Original Grain too. Like every time we launched product, 2 things happened. One, we usually sold a lot of that one, but it got so many more people just back into the site, back into our funnel, just kind of like restarted that consideration process for a lot of our customers. And some of our biggest launch days weren't because of the product we launched, but because we sold way more of like our typical top selling watches, just because we got, an extra 20,000 people to the site that day because the SMS campaign crushed. So in every fashion apparel brand, I think like consistent and frequent launches are crazy important. And then the other thing I've been doing a ton over there is testing a whole bunch of copy and angles and organic social has become a big part of what we do. Had a couple videos get hundreds of thousands of views.
Awesome.
Directly correlate with revenue. So yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun, but product and content over everything. If you're doing less than, I think, like 10, 15 million a year, like that's all I would be thinking about for 40 hours a week.
Oh man, it sounds like you got some of your own home cooking. You got some of those strategies and such that you've deployed for others. Now you're deploying for yourself, which
you could say I'm getting high on my own supply a little bit, but hey, when you've got a good thing that makes money, lean into it, you know.
For those SMS campaigns, what were you using for your SMS?
Postscript. Good.
Let's go. Shout out to Postscript. Sponsor of the show.
Plug.
Come on.
They don't my podcast, so I don't want to give them too big of a shout out.
Oh, I know. You got to. You got to. You got to do it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Got to do it. You know,
they've been great.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
And I wholeheartedly agree with you. You know, some things in marketing are very complex, you know, psychology, many things happening in the unspoken, you know, to motivate and push people to purchase. Other things are dead simple. And when you can say new, hey, there's something new you hadn't seen before. Come back and look at us again. Remember, we exist. You're going to like this. When you can say that on a weekly basis, huge 100%. For the P&L. Bring people back. Remember, you come back and buy again. This is totally underrated on the apparel 100%. Side of things. And I've seen the same thing on the hat side. That's incredible, man.
Yeah. And like, as good as I like to think I am at copy writing, I don't think anything is beat like, hey, new drop, come check it out before it's gone. Like that.
Yes.
That bangs 10 out of 10 the time.
Banger.
Yeah. I use that. If I could use it every Friday, then I would.
You know, there's a hat company somewhere.
We're getting there.
There's a hat company in East Texas that used to do that exactly, and I won't say which one they were, but just under 10 million a year now. And it's hey, here's another new one on Friday every day, and that SMS list lights up. So I think there's a whole lot to that, Nate.
Oh yeah, we're getting there.
Nate, Chris and I do have a bone to pick with you, though. We're a little upset with you. In your tweet, you said you're back on the dark side of the force.
Yeah.
We don't believe agency guys are the dark side of the force.
No.
Okay? We need to get rid of this language.
Get rid of it.
You guys are good guys.
First of all, let me be very clear. I'm not starting a copywriting agency.
Because that would be bad. That would be bad.
Yeah.
That's evil. That's wrong and evil.
Interest in basically drop shipping services from someone I pay junior level salary to, but charging markup because of who the founder is.
I totally disagree with you. I totally disagree. And I'm going to win this argument. I will win it, but keep going.
All I want to do is do what I do best, charge a fair, flat fee for it. I'm not taking a percentage of everything. And again, like in this chapter of my life, I'm not looking for more work. I'm looking for a little bit less. So I don't need to be hiring people and building out systems and a funnel. And I just want to do great work for, 2 or 3 or 4 great brands a month. And I'll be in good shape.
Yeah. Nice. But an agency, now that would be wrong. That would be bad. Is that right, Nate?
For me, if I started an agency, I think it would force me into bad behavior that I wouldn't be able to live with myself. Basically, I don't want to argue with people on Twitter about tactics all day to get clout and fill the funnel.
Oh, Nate,
that's not what I want to do.
And well, here's what I'll say. I think that you are a great marketer. I think you're great at what you do, and I think helping other brands and other people inside of our space do what you do, totally good. That is a net good for everyone. And I'll say this too. If there was a little Nate or a little Chris Hall running around, how old are you now, Nate?
I just turned 30.
If there was a little Chris Hall running around, the North Carolina, South Carolina, somewhere in the deep South, somewhere there, that had just graduated college and wanted to be like you, I also think that it would be a net good for humanity, especially that person that you are helping to train up to be like you and help other people. I think there's a whole lot of net good for every side there.
That's fair. It's a good point.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. And I'll say this too. I'll say this too, brother.
I've worked with some great agencies. I don't hate them all. I think the majority are good guys doing good work.
Yeah.
Me too. I
agree with that.
Agree. Yeah. Totally agree. And welcome to the service side.
Let's go.
Welcome. I will say
a quick pit stop before my brand really takes off. But for the next 6 months or so, I'm all in.
Well, I'll just say Nick Shackleford, he helped me a lot. We were at one of his
great dude
conferences one time, and Nick said, dear brand founders and operators, don't look down. Don't look down on the SaaS guys and the agency guys here around. Remember, they're the only ones in this room who actually have money. You don't. Okay. And this room wouldn't be put together without a few people that have money to spend. So just welcome them and include them in everything. And that made me laugh. Everybody started cracking up with that.
Nick's the man too. He gave me a nice little free consulting call last week for my RTD business. Man. So shout out Shaq.
Oh, shout out Shaq.
Yeah.
Wow. What a crazy free consulting call for
that.
Crazy pull. Really nice, right?
That's like an unbelievable value right there.
Yeah, it's huge.
That's a crazy pull. Okay, so doors open. Yep. Let's just pretend there's a few people that are listening right now that would love a little help from Nate with their copywriting, with their creative. I mean, how much room we got over on that roster? Because I can't imagine, Nate, you got unlimited room. I mean, I just can't imagine you got unlimited
not agency room. Guy.
No, not at all. Not agency guy. Freelance guy.
Exactly. Freelance guy. Freelance. You don't got unlimited room. I mean, how many spots we got on the roster? I mean, is it 1, 2? Is it 3?
Yeah. So my former employer has already signed up to be my first. So
great sign, by the way.
Shout out them. Yeah, we ended on great terms and everything. I'm staying around to hire a replacement there. And then I think I'm capping my client roster at 4 for the summer. So so be one down of the next 3. Then hit my DMs, and if you want to learn more about what I want to do, I put out a podcast episode today that outlines everything that I want to do and how my process can help you increase performance on your site and in your ad account.
Here's the thing, though. I think Nate, I would guess that you're sandbagging it a little bit. And there's probably already somebody that's almost number 2 and number 3 is what I would guess. I'm just guessing.
I've had some productive meetings in the last 24 hours.
See, that's what I'm saying.
One slot left.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Yeah, but I don't want to be the agency guy who's like, there's only one spot left,
Well, we can say it when we push this out, and then it's gonna be there's your last spot. Whoever comes from here.
Nate. Sales is also helping people, Nate.
It is. I know.
It's just solving problems. That's all sales is. Just solving problems. And what I will say, I'm trying to help a few founders and marketers and CMOs right now because I'm trying to help unpeel this a little bit. Really, we got like 1 spot left, basically. And so anybody that's listening to this and wants to get in and secure those services for however limited these months may be, I think they need to call you and talk to you. Is that fair?
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. My Twitter DMs are open. That is the best way to reach me. If you guys have my email address or number, I'm very bad at responding there, but Twitter DMs, I'm locked in on.
What about text message? Not Twitter DMs better than text message? I mean, I'm happy to give quicker. I'm happy to give your public information. I'm happy to give it on the internet right now.
No, please don't put my phone number on the internet.
Jack, we need to edit this bar down here. We need to put Nate's public information, his address, his phone number.
Kidding. Perfect.
I use texts, for friends, you guys. I text you to come on the show. Thank you. But most people don't have my cell phone number, and I'd like to keep it that way. So
that's fair.
Twitter DMs at Nate Lagos is the place to find me.
Here's what I'll say too. Oh, go ahead, Colin.
Nate, I also have to say there's some crazy lore with you and me about our earlier text. you were the first person to talk to me about Shopper. You basically said,
really?
Whoa.
There's this unbelievable thing that Postscript's doing.
You're right.
It's called Shopper, and
Yeah.
it's literally incredible. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? And you talked me through this, and I was like, oh my God, this is going to change everything.
Dude, we were running through, we were like one of their first beta brands to launch it. And I was super skeptical of it. Cause I mean, this was 18 months ago, 24 months ago. And like even earlier in the days of AI, I was super skeptical of like, we're going to let the robots talk to our customers one-on-one. Like this feels
it's a little scary.
Reckless. Yeah, like this feels dicey. But they had like a brand voice or a brand, central guideline thing where you could like input who we are, what we stand for, what the offers are, how we talk, what words we use, what we don't use. So we did all that. Test conversations went well. And I was actually traveling the day that we launched it. Spoiler alert, I was at the Jack Daniel's distillery in Lynchburg, Tennessee, obviously.
I remember this. Yeah.
And on a photo shoot all day, so like not checking the phone, not checking Shopify. And we finally sat down for dinner around 6. And I opened up Shopify and we were up like 35% from the day before. And I was like, and like we didn't have like a big campaign going out that day. We didn't do anything, like nothing that in my head like could have caused it. And then I dug into it, and Shopper had sold like 17 grand worth of watches that day.
Seriously.
And I was like, yo, like this is insane. And then I went and read the conversations and was blown away at how human it sounded and like what recommendations it was making to people. Like someone asked us, someone had bought a watch and texted us, and they were upset about it because it was too thick. Like it stood up off their wrist. They said it didn't fit under a dress shirt well. That's not a common problem that we had. So like there wasn't information about it on the site. Shopper on its own took this, disgruntled customer, recommended the thinnest watch we had, gave them 20% off on it, and sold it to them.
Wow.
Like, yo, you just took a customer complaint and turned it into an extra $250 in revenue. Like, let's go. So yeah, I was all in on Shopper from day one. And I remember texting you and a few other people, and I was just like, yeah, like it's just a watch salesman that like sells almost as many watches as I do. And like it doesn't have an ad spend budget. So like it's great.
Nate, I remember where I was when you told me that story. I was on my balcony looking over the city, and I was like, this is the future. That is unbelievable. Because you were saying, you were like, I was literally at the distillery all day. I didn't handle any of this. And then it just was operating. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is where all of this is going. Like,
dude,
this
and
is
then
crazy.
I laid in bed that night at the distillery. They have these Airstreams set up in a field overlooking everything. It's like the most peaceful place in the world for me. I was laying in that bed and I read Shopper Conversations for like an hour and a half that night. And I was just like, I can't believe how good it is. Like, it was great for us from day one, and it only got better after that.
Incredible, man. Yeah. Incredible. I do think it is like one of the most neat, like plug in, totally makes sense uses of AI is like, can I give it brand knowledge? Can I give it product knowledge? Can it get in here and conversate with customers when I don't have the time or the capability? Like that makes all the sense in the world. It's a very like no brainer. Yes. That's where it belongs.
Again, I was so skeptical of it, especially because I was like, no one's a better copywriter than me. This robot's gonna be better.
We've seen those intelligence charts, Nate. We know.
Of course.
We know. We see the charts.
But what I love about it, and like what I love about copywriting in general, is like what you learn about your customers from how it performs. And this like accelerated those learnings so quickly because I can't test 40 headlines today. Like we don't have the bandwidth, the traffic, like there's no way to do that. But this thing could. And like through reading those conversations conversations and like seeing what people responded to, what people didn't respond to, brought out some really good insights about like who our customers are, what they care about, and how we should position ourselves and our products to get more money.
Incredible, man. Incredible.
Some crazy lore, Chris, about us.
Crazy lore.
Some crazy lore. I'm telling you, it's wild.
I feel like Nate, you know, I know you want more time at home, but you know, perhaps now that your schedule is a little more free, you know, maybe there's a way that we can meet up in the real world, a little IRL opportunity here, Nate. I say that because we did not get to hang out as long as we would have liked at Commerce Roundtable.
I know.
You know,
I'm sorry for that.
You know, I think there may be more time, in the future. You know,
I'm super
Nate's
down.
closer to me. Nate's closer
to
me now.
I think I should just come to you guys.
You guys should
come out here, dude.
Yeah, it's so much better. I'm telling you.
I'm actually hosting an e-commerce event at my house tomorrow night. Me and one other guy are gonna hang out and grill and drink whiskey in my backyard. If you guys want to come,
great.
That's awesome. Just start branding stuff.
So Postscript, if you want to sponsor that, please Venmo me for the steaks.
All right. Bye. Hey, you're the man. We appreciate you coming on and love what you're doing. And man, we look forward to following along and come on back to the show. We'll have you again.
Absolutely.
Brother.
Thank you all so much for having me back on the best show in
all right. See you, man.